winner. Now they're looking pretty likely. Front row is down and ready. Racing now. Fielder on the journey. First Nip left the barrier well enough. So then did Royal Pernod. Archangel safely on the journey. Wider out Dicento. Curtain's Chances kicked off pretty well, followed through by Love Scooter. Ella Time is a gap away to the Galloping Working Style in the black and yellow checkers. Fly Graham's away well enough. Further back, Sunset Game, the second favourites, muffed it rather badly. Royal Speed, Butler's Credit. Further back, Archangel, and with it on the outside is Working Style, one who's missed it real altogether, and that is Tough Babe. The Chestnuts were tailed off completely. So the field have certainly spread themselves out over a lot of ground early here, with the breakers now really giving themselves a lot of damage as down the straight they come with just over 2,000 to go, and the favourite First Nip on top by a clear length and a half. Ron Carmichael's got Dicento going nicely enough in the trail, 2,000 to go. They're out by 2 lengths now from the inner and third spot as Ella Time is followed by Love Scooter. They're out by 4.5 from Curtain's Chance. There's a gap away to Hoi Polloi, Sunset Game, Butler's Credit. On the outside of Butler's Credit, Fly Graham. In that group was Royal Speed. Further still back is Archangel. Still further back, Royal Pernod Working Style. And tailed off still is Tough Babe. But the leading bunch are well into the back straight now, and the leader is First Nip by a length and a half. Still Dicento every chance. Then 2 lengths away, Ella Time, Love Scooter, Susan Branch taking Curtain's Chance up on the outside of that pair. The second division bunch start to close up now, headed by Hoi Polloi. On its inside is Butler's Credit. Then on the outside of those now, as they trot on toward the 1,400 metre mark, is Sunset Game. They were followed by, on the Tangerine Jack at the inside, is Royal Speed. On its outside, Fly Graham. Further still back to Archangel. The rest couldn't win. Round the stables bend they trot now, and First Nip going nicely enough as they make ground to the 1,200 metre mark. On the outside, Curtain's Chance without cover. On the fence, Dicento getting nicely spotted in the 1-1 now as Ella Time, followed 3 back on the outside by Hoi Polloi. On the inside of Hoi Polloi is Love Scooter, length and a half on the rails. Butler's Credit, Sunset Game the outside. Second to last of that bunch is Fly Graham and Royal Speed down on the inside, and just going past 1,000 now is Archangel. Out of the straight they go in the second. First Nip carrying the tote is out by nearly 2 lengths from Dicento. Having a tough trip is Curtain's Chance. He's 3 wide with 800 to go. 3 back on the fences, Love Scooter, Ella Time on its outside. They're followed by Hoi Polloi. On the fence, Butler's Credit, a length and a half. Sunset Game racing on its own. Then back on the fence is Royal Speed. On its outside, Fly Graham. Inside the 600 metres goes the favourite First Nip, away by nearly 2 lengths again. Curtain's Chance trying to stay with them. On the inside of Curtain's Chance, Dicento's had every chance. Then followed around by Ella Time. Love Scooter the inside is followed by Hoi Polloi past the 4. Then Mark Curtin asking Sunset Game to get into gear. Back on the inside of those is Butler's Credit having a gallop. Fly Graham, and Royal Speed drops off them. Homeward bound, 2 to go now. First Nip is giving them a trotting lesson, cuts away by 4 lengths now. Down the outside is Sunset Game, Dicento going up stride at Ella Time. Further back, Butler's Credit, but it's all First Nip. No need for the photo here. First Nip down to the line will win it easily. Sunset Game just as easily second. Holding third, Ella Time from Dicento. Then followed by Royal Speed, who flew home late. Next one was Hoi Polloi, Love Scooter, Curtain's Chance. Butler's Credit galloped at about the quarter mark. Further back, Fly Graham. Then came Archangel. By Jove, they're arriving like brown cows, crossing now its Working Style. Then Tough Babe, and them not completing at all. That's the one right over the back, Royal Pernod.